now that you have, you know, these years of experience, now that you've had conversations with other guys and other families, you're like, man, if I knew this then, it would have made a huge difference?
Okay, so without a doubt, it would be to remove expectations.
Okay.
As a younger man, I approached my relationships with more expectations than I realized. And the word condition could be synonymous here. There would
Okay.
be conditions of when there would be give and take. If I do this, then I'm expecting that you will do this.
Okay.
And that's everything from if I'm kind to you, you'll be kind to me, to if I model this well, then it's going to look like this someday. And the truth is that there's really nothing we should expect or have conditions on.
Mm-hmm.
If we are men of faith, in my opinion, Eric, it doesn't get any further than my grace is sufficient for you. If we can just remember that anything beyond that is not promised, there's
Right.
nothing that we should be able to expect as husbands or as fathers. There are no conditions that we should expect as husbands or fathers beyond my grace is sufficient for you. That's it. Everything else, we don't know what the outcome is, and we don't do so that. We just try to continue to live based on what our identity is. So if I follow Christ, and if that is my slab, right, my foundation for all things, then through the highs and the lows, I'm not wrapped up afterwards emotionally in whether it went great or it didn't go great, because there's no expectation, there's no condition. So if I've learned anything, it's that when I was a younger man, I had a lot of conditions and expectations that have not played out well. And that's on me, because I never should have had them. I never should have had them.
Gotcha. And that would be, so that's just in life in general, expectations for your children, just any and all expectations, anything beyond my grace is sufficient. Beyond that, I'm in Christ, and He is with me, whether it's a good day, whether it's a bad day, whether my kids are listening to me or whether they are not.
Yeah. And let me put it this way. If you try to go at things thinking like, as long as I make sure that I pursue my kids, and as long as I serve my wife really well, then ... If I'm approaching it that way, I'm putting it all on me in the first place. I'm putting it all on me in the first place. I'm making it about my execution.
Okay.
And I'm not dependent on God at all. So then when things don't go well, I'm like, I did all this stuff. I spent years doing this. But who cares? It's not about what I did. It's not about my actions. God is still on His throne, whether or not I handle point A through Z perfectly.